Okay, so here's a neat thing. A little backstory. I was trying to start a seedling in a peat plug, a morning glory seedling for my lanai, and so I tried it, did all the prep and everything. If you don't know what peat plugs are, they're little sort of cone-shaped things or cylinder-shaped things of peat, and which is a spongy organic material, and they have a little hole drilled in it. You pack your seed down in that little hole, stand the thing upright in a little container of water, and they're supposed to be excellent for starting seeds and starting seedlings, and then repotting or transplanting. So anyway, yeah, I'm trying to do that, and it failed miserably, and none of the seeds would germinate. And when I took them down, I noticed that one or two of them were covered in green algae at the tops. I'm like, oh wow, that's really gross. But hey, I can put a sample under the microscope. And this is the problem with being an amateur microbiologist or a hobby microbiologist. Um, you handle stuff, or other people handle stuff, and you're like Monk, after a while. You're like, ew, I'm not touching anything. Because then, you get the bright idea to put a sample under the microscope because you think, oh, well, that was gross looking. I wonder what it looks like. So you're bringing your own worst nightmares to bear, and you get to see what you've been handling, and then you get to think about all these millions of little critters swimming around in your fingers looking for access to your bloodstream. Anyway, so wait until you see this. Good lord. Dim the lights and roll film. I'm like, how could how could I have stuck my fingers in this? But I did. Uh, yeah. So the most of what you're seeing here is the exact same unicellular algae, cyanobacteria, whatever, that swim with it's either a single flagellum or a pair. I don't know which, but it's one or the other. And I think it's single. And the same kind that I have in my air scrubber fish tank. That's just basically a fish tank growing algae. And this is the species that I see. But what's interesting about this is there are many, many species growing in this. And I think what basically has happened is the peat, of course, they advertise that there are live microorganisms in the peat, has contributed its own species that were native to the region where the peat was found and harvested. So it's local stuff and not local stuff. And it occurred to me this would make a really, really great microscope lesson in schools. Take a peat plug, stick it in a little thing of water, as usual, seed optional, and then stick it under a bright light, like a grow light or sunlight. A window would be even better. Let it go green at the top, and then do a microscope sample, and you'll get not only your local microorganisms, whatever could get in it from the air, but also you'll have just untold numbers of species that rode in on the original peat. And oh, that's just super cool, isn't it? So there's all kinds of stuff in here. Look at this, a large motion there, because it's looks like a paramecium of some kind. Something similar to paramecium. I can't get that under high power, although I would love to, because that's not sitting still enough for that, I don't think. I would be hunting all day. I might give it a try anyway. I wonder where my little... Oh, there's my little arrow. Can I grab it? Yeah, I got it sticking. Super arrow! So, the white arrow has landed. It's right here. It's like yelling at somebody. It's over there. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so quit screwing around. Geez, Rick, it's terrible. And meanwhile, my culprit has escaped. So, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so there is just so much life going on in here. It's just crazy town batshit. I had found a nematode of some kind, and I did a whole video on it, and then found out that my stupid audio didn't work for some reason. I'm really pissed at OBS for that. And it was OBS's fault, or the subsystem's fault, because I closed OBS and started it back up, and now, as far as I know, it's working fine. I'll tell you damn well better, or this take is the last take, and I'm quitting. How many minutes? We're on 6 minutes, 4 seconds. Yeah, but wow, all these species is just crazy. Look at this. It's just so much in here. And there goes my cat. My cat's going off. Oh, what do you want, Des? Not right now, please. Pestering me for food, as usual. There's the Vaseline, the great Vaseline barrier, and there we go. But see, they're too skippy jumpy, too fast. There's no way I'm going to get a clear shot at that before it moves on. I would love to, but it's not going to happen, you see. Oh, and there's a, like, Godzilla under there. Either that or it's just the smeary quality of the light. The dark stops a little. It can move around just a little bit, and that can cause smearing at the edges, and besides, my condenser could probably be positioned a little better. Right. Desi! Yes, I love you too. What do you want? Meow, exactly. Which translates, for the viewing audience, into food. I want food! Food! Ooh, look at the cilia. Very nice. That's beautiful. Oh, that makes me want to go for that in high power so badly. But I don't think he'll stay put. I just don't think that's going to happen. And besides, skipping around like that, it's only going to be in view for yeah, see, it's already moving out. But yeah, bristling with cilia, similar in layout to a paramecium. Not exactly the same. Now, that does remind me, there's a paramecium. Oh, look at that beautiful thing. I'm pretty sure it is, anyway. If that ain't, I'd be awfully surprised. Oh, God, look at you. See, this is what I meant by crazy town stuff everywhere. Damn. I don't think that's the same worm that I spotted before. It's definitely a nematode. Let's get that under high power. Oh, we got to have a look, don't we? And there... Oh, yes. This is like postcard. I'm taking a picture of that. That's beautiful. Damn. It's like that cool ablation art where you scrape the paint away from a metal plate. Okay, anyway, I forget what that's called. But yeah, let's go bring that up. Ooh, baby, that is sweet. Light, please. That was gorgeous. Come on, without squishing anything. Please give me a win. It's been a crappy day. I just need something to go right. Okay, and I'll give you a quick little tour of this algae species as well. If everything goes right here. Where is that thing? That should be such an easy target. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Whew. No, that's not the same worm. That's a different one. How I missed this guy before, I don't know. But damn, Sam, right? Am I right or am I right? Just go ahead and say it. Tell me what I know. I am right as rain. Look at this beautiful, scary creature. That's probably the butt. I'm gonna assume that's his ass. No one can say for certain. Interesting how it's got an indent here. That's strange, isn't it? And here we are toward the... No, I was wrong. This is the posterior right here. That's where it attaches. So this simple creature has just basic digestive system, and I don't know if it... I wouldn't really know if it's got like any kind of nerve tissue or anything like that. Somehow I doubt it. I don't know. But yeah, this is obviously the head end here, and you can see it has a very, very rudimentary mouth. That is so simplistic. It's reminiscent of the design of a diatom, but clearly it can move around. It flexes like it's got musculature. Soft-bodied creature. But look how rigid the shape of the mouth end is. It's just a hollow tube set into the body of the worm. Odd as shit. I like this. This is super cool. I got super freaking lucky with this guy. Nice. There we are, a little better, I guess. Interesting. The complexity of the organ system in here. Really, truly neat. I don't see anything pumping, it's just all static. But wow, right? Super, super cool. No, everything just lays in there. I don't see anything moving. Very interesting. Oh, wow. No obvious heart of any kind. Nice. Very nice. I wish I could get that paramecium in the view there, and I wish it would stay put if I did. Oh, anyway, so algae species, yeah. These fast swimmers swimming all around here are the same ones, as far as I know, that I have in the scrubber tank, as I mentioned before. But there are a lot of species in here that I have seen before, but do not have in that tank. I've seen them in the fountain at work, and etc. They're just unicellular algae, but these big globe-shaped ones tend to start small, like this size, and then they grow larger and larger, and I don't think I'm going to be fortunate enough to show you one, but eventually they reach a maximum size, and you'll see lines will form throughout the structure, and that's actually division taking place, and then they just fragment apart and split into little guys like this, and those go on their own to repeat the process. Yeah, so there's at least, I would say, maybe three species of algae here, at least. See, there's one splitting apart there. And they always look like they're splitting in thirds, but I think it's actually a cluster, like maybe 6. At first I thought I'd discovered some kind of, like long ago, I discovered some kind of trinary fission, and I even called the video that, and but I don't think that's the case. I think it's something more normal than that. Here's a nice, sort of like almost a nut cluster, and that's getting ready to blow. Those that look like a cluster in spherical form, it's not long before the membrane or whatever it is around them breaks down and their attachments release, whatever, and they swim free. In fact, they may be all the same species, and I may be terribly wrong in just various phases of it in progress. But wow, so some of these are so huge, I really have a hard time believing that. I think we're looking at multiple species here. Anyway, this will go on forever until I shut the hell up, and I'm already at 16 minutes. You all know I'm windy, and like I said, wasn't the best day I've ever had. So I'm wanting to babble, and I'm not going to do that to anybody. It's unfair, eh? So yeah, we'll just move on. Call it done. But yeah, if you're into microscopes, I recommend giving this a try. Go to your local garden center or whatever, see if you can find some peat, and that's a diatom or something similar. Well, that is definitely interesting. Yeah, find some peat, get it wet, let it rot, put it under some bright light for fun, and you too can grow a dangerous science project in your living room. It's going to be awesome. Go for it. Yeah, I don't think this is dangerous. I don't even see bacteria in here. I think they're being overwhelmed. Plus it was under bright light. No, this is just, I mean, it's creepy as fuck. Wouldn't want to eat it. Good God. But yeah, it's algae for the most part. Algae isn't a killer for the most part. Anyway, okay, well, hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching as always, and hope you're having a great week. Take care. Bye for now.